more coffee. Losing it slightly, but I'll be okay. Camping with 25,000 people had been stressful. I'd left my car home, put my fate in the hands of others, which is all part of the adventure, but today was about recovery as I continued my 30-day car camping adventure around the U.S. Northwest. Okay, we are done with AUDIBLE weekend therapy. It was quite the experience. It was a lot of fun, a lot of people, a lot of hot weather. You know, it's kind of a mixed bag, to be honest, but it was actually super fun and the music was incredible. But it's so good to be back in my own car with my own AC and all my stuff, and I just kind of threw things in, so I'll have to reorganize the whole thing later. I did research a camp place outside of Leavenworth for tonight that sounded pretty good, so we have sort of a destination. It's just so hot right now.
It's so damn hot.
But we're gonna go see the town of Ellensburg, the downtown. It'll look kind of cute, so we'll just cruise down that. It's a farm town, but it's nice and it's near the mountains. And I don't know, I bet it's probably more affordable than a lot of the places I typically live. So we're gonna go check it out. And I haven't had a salad for 4 days, so I really need a salad. I need ice. It was a very carby weekend at the music festival because carbs were just easy. Yeah, and I'm tired. I really want to take a nap, but it's too hot. There's a lot of eateries here. This is cool. Okay, downtown Ellensburg in a nutshell. Very clean, cute, lots of shops and restaurants, including a bookstore, coffee, beer, a couple of blocks deep, so it was a town with substance. But let's talk about recovery for a moment. What's the process for recovery after any stressful situation? Here's mine. 1. Separate yourself from whatever's triggering your stress, whether it's a person, a place, or a thing. Just get away for a bit and get to someplace safe. For me, that was my car. 2. Rest, breathe, get out in nature, enjoy the moment, do something just for you, whatever that is. 3. Process your thoughts and emotions, but let them run their course without judgment. Be compassionate with yourself like you would a good friend. Then, just repeat steps 2 and 3 until the emotional storm is past. Everything is temporary. Now let's go find some ice. Okay, so great idea for staying cool on a hot day. Thank you, Patty. And I need to replace this bag because it is leaking. It's got a hole in it, so we need to get a new bag going. So, up there for a second. Alright, so spin it. It's gonna be the sloppiest thing. And then the Starbucks mocha. That right now. What else do we got in here? Oh, blueberries. Those there. Bananas. This can stay out for now. This chocolate. Gotta find a way to keep that cold. Okay, we are leaving Safeway, which has become my go-to stop for 7-pound ice because they all seem to carry 7-pound bags. 10 pounds is way too big, and I hate wasting things. So it's a little harder to find. Anyway, so yay, Safeway. Got my banana, got some salad and some meat for the next couple of nights. So we are good to go on groceries. Got my Frappuccino. It's sort of my reward for surviving AUDIBLE. So we are headed to Leavenworth now, and the camping spot is kind of outside of it on this side, but I think we'll go into town and look around first and see what's what. I really want to try and finish this video and try to upload it somewhere, so we might need to find a cafe. Not a good day for windmills. So I completely completed step 1 in the recovery process, removing myself from the stressful situation, and had moved on to step 2, doing something just for me, this beautiful drive to a town I'd always wanted to see. Driving was an excellent backdrop for step 3, processing thoughts and emotions, letting them just run their course with compassion. By the time I made it to Leavenworth, I was just tired. So tired. Even this caffeine is not keeping me. So this is Leavenworth, and the theme here is Bavarian Village. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's the village. Just a taste of downtown because the major part is open to pedestrians only. So we will check that out in a bit. But first, I need to find a park with a bathroom because I may sit in the park and do some work. Lots of outdoor dining. Yeah, can you tell how tired I was? It was almost 100 degrees out. I didn't know where I was going, so I was making it all up as I went. But I loved being in total control of my choices, a critical part of recovery from an overwhelming weekend and the recovery that was this entire trip. I can see why they went whole hog on the Bavarian here. They parked to the left, so I think we're going to go check that out. Waterfront Park entrance. Do you have to pay for parking? That is the question. This is where all the activity is. Ah, yes, you can float down the river, paddleboard. $10 for parking. I am going to turn around. So I kept exploring the riverfront roads, which led me into a cute little residential neighborhood where I found the Locals Park. A neighborhood of older homes. Oh, Enchantment Park. This little park was a great find. It had clean bathrooms, free parking, and I managed to snag a picnic table in partial shade that a family had just left. And it also had a beautiful Riverside trail. Oh! Trying to squeeze into the shade and I hit the curb. Alright, what I will do for shade a lot. Then I found a better table. Working at the park. It is hot, hot, hot. When I run out of it because it's Costco, so it's really hard to go get more. This would be better warmed up. It's the last of the rosemary Parmesan bread that I got from the giant farm stand. It's good. You guys said show me the food, so here it is. Oh, this is great. After days of no salad, this is amazing. You know, I admire Nikki Delventhal's eating out of a bag style. I truly do. But I just like having a bowl. I don't mind the extra wipe down. It's worth it to me. But I would totally eat out of a bag if I had to. Okay, so I basically ended up spending the whole afternoon at this park. It was super hot. I started off at one table by the playground. I lost my shade pretty quickly, so I saw that another table opened up kind of across the park. So I shuttled all my stuff over there, and it turned out to have some really awesome long-time shade that lasted all afternoon. Hold on, I gotta decide which way to go. This way or that way? I'm gonna go this way. I don't know why, it just looks pretty. So I finished up my video, finished a thumbnail, got it all ready for posting. Found out that there's a library in town that opens tomorrow at 10. There didn't seem to be any fast Wi-Fi at coffee shops or anything. Oh, there's only a hotel that had it. They didn't have a restaurant associated with it. So I thought, well, maybe the library will have decent Wi-Fi. It'll probably be free. It'll be air conditioned. I don't have to buy anything to use it, I don't think. So that should be good. So I'll do that in the morning. I have a plan A and a plan B for camping tonight outside of town. I'll be cleaning up my car tonight. Exciting stuff. Oh my gosh, but this river is pretty. Let's turn you around. Look at this. I think it's the Wenatchee River. I gotta look it up. Wow, look at this. This mountain is so much bigger in real life. It's bigger still than even this picture shows. Walking amidst nature like this really fed my soul and helped me to recover from the stress of not only this past crazy weekend, but stress from the death of a loved one, from the stresses at home, and from my own internal angst about getting older and one day facing my own death in the not too distant future. It wasn't just this day that was about recovery. My whole trip was. Oh my God, the mosquitoes around here, they're huge. Time to move on. Okay, this is Ruby Creek Road. It's a Forest Service road. I just happened to see it on the way into town, and it was closer than some of the other options that were in Ioverlander. This one is not in Ioverlander, so it's new territory. I'm taking a chance that it leads nowhere and offers nothing, but I've seen some pullouts so far that I, could turn around and get into if nothing else pans out. So, I think there's options here. The road's a little rough, a little rocky, but not too bad. So, I don't know. We'll see. The canyon's pretty. Looks like we'll be high enough above the creek that maybe there won't be any mosquitoes. That would be awesome. I could pull off here if I had to. I prefer to find an actual back-in campsite because, I don't know, being on the side of the road, I just feel more exposed, which I'm not really a fan of. I like the privacy of being at the back end of a nice little cove. Okay, I found this little turnout with a trail that leads to something, I don't know what, but it's the closest thing to a back-end site that I've been able to find. Not perfect, but I think I'm going to take it at this point because I've been driving on this road for, I don't know, it's been 15 or 20 minutes and it's getting late, and I just figure it's time to pick something. So let's see how this works out. So we came up here and it's this little horseshoe bend, and it's very lush and green, so there's probably mosquitoes. And then, the car's tucked in, this little corner here. And then there's this trail. I hope it's not some major footpath. A lot of buzzy things around here. Yeah, some really territorial bees. I don't know what this is. And red ants. And looks like it just leads back into nothingness. Biting my toes by the door of my car. Which is probably a good thing. Not to mention my favorite, mosquitoes. Should watch out for the plants. Looks like maybe it's some abandoned road. Oh my God, that was a huge mosquito. Okay, the mosquitoes are monsters around here. So, they're huge. So there'll be no hanging around outside. We are just going to get set up, and maybe the whole meat cooking thing, I'll have to wait for lunch tomorrow. So after the whole Ajuna craziness, it feels so great to just lay here in the woods, listening to the birds and the bees and that plane passing overhead. Nobody has come by. It's so quiet, so peaceful. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. This is cozy. So after a crazy weekend, I was settling back into regular car life, and a good night's sleep would do wonders. Next time, we'll explore downtown Leavenworth, then move on to a lakeside town I've been wanting to see for a long time. Then we'll end up free camping in the sketchiest spot yet. Okay, we are leaving safe.